Hello everybody, welcome to Sunday Murktide, my weekly video where I play my pet deck, Murktide Regent. As always, if you like this videos, remember to give a follow so that you don't miss the next ones. And yeah, what are we playing today? We're playing once again the Murktide deck, and finally the world has picked up on Ledger Shredder. My friend Andrea he came second in the showcase last week. It's a very good record. Finished overall, I believe, 10-2, which is very good. And he was playing 3 copies of Ledger Shredder. So finally, we don't have to. I mean, I'm sure we'll have to be like, oh, why do you play Shredder in a world of orcs? Still, this card is very good. And one of the reasons to play these type of decks, I decided to add a Spell Snare over a Spell Pierce. And the rest is basically similar to the list that I've played last week, where I did not go well, but hopefully this time I'll play better than last time. We have a couple of explosives. I mean, the Cyber is kind of the same, except I cut Blood Moon entirely. And yeah, I think no regret in that, honestly. Janara Fluby, thank you guys for the sub. Welcome. Good morning. Nope, Legacy. Yesterday, Legacy Day. It's fun. And now let's go back to Modern today. Buongiorno, Daniel. Thank you, Janara Fluby. 15 months and 6 months. That's a long time. All right, look at the modern cues. Boom. Find an opponent. Click a button. Let's go. All right, too many lands. Let's shift this back. Okay, I am keeping this. Nicholas Jam. Okay, let's begin. That's a keep for me. I'll bottom bolt. Depending on the matchup, might be wrong, but I think that I can see myself going turn 2 counterspell, and then along the way needing another counterspell over another bolt. You wanna say goodbye to my expressive iteration now? Looks like in the deck there's 7 bolts and only 4 counterspell, so that's why I decided to bottom a bolt. Mm. I don't have Blood in my deck, and my opponent doesn't either, so we're just gonna, especially because of Field of Ruin, I'm just going to get more Steam Vents. Despite I do have Ledger Shredder in my deck, I think you definitely need 4 lands. Some Drago going on here. It doesn't quite favor me, because I think my opponent is just playing like a mid-range deck with more expensive stuff, but we'll see. I mean, I have Expressive Iteration and Preordain, which are both good draws. Opponent goes to passes without a land drop. They have 7 cards in hand. Yeah, I think I don't mind to cycle this. Land. Yeah, I was expecting an orc. I think that I don't mind fighting over this with a counter. The body of 1/1 might be annoying. Like if I draw a Ragavan, for example, I can't dash it. They go Solitude Evoked. That's wild. On an empty board. This can't be right. And they go like ephemerate. I know they know I have bold, so I guess they have more ephemerates. It's already Murktide Friday again. It is. I think I'll let him attack me. Honestly, I just don't care. I just don't move. Like I wanted to have these 3 cards up. Yeah, now I think I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna go Bolt. We're in there is upkeep. They're gonna go Ephemerate. I'm gonna go Unholy Heat. And now I have a Counterspell up. Whereas if I just went Bolt Heat last turn, opponent could have like casted a Grief. Like 3 damage doesn't matter. So this play, it was obvious. Went for it because they knew I had Bolt. But now I still have Counterspell up. So if they go Grief or Ring, I have Counterspell. Yeah, it's important that you think about that. All right, iterations. Come on, why all these lands? It's crazy. I mean, I guess I play one more. I play 18. But 18 is not that many. All right. Now what? There are 2 cards. They're most likely gonna be good. Can be Solitude. I think I'm just gonna go like Murktide Regent. Leaving up a Mysterious too. I said to fetch for some deck thinning. I didn't know my deck order at all, so I have 3 cards. I'm assuming their deck is like Grief, Solitude, Rings at this point. Basically, I'm playing like blue-black control, but with white instead of blue. Solitude. Yeah. Nothing I can do about it. Wish this was Underworld Breach, but it isn't. Iteration. E dai, ma che... Sideboarding. We have Cast into the Fire, Dress Down Subtlety, Stern Scolding. Bonjour. I finished listening to the podcast yesterday. Yellow Hat. By the way, amazing pickup in Canister. He's great. So knowledgeable. Maybe Heat is worse. Most of their creatures seemed to me that were dying to Bolt anyway. Bonjour, bonjour. I think I'm cutting Dress down actually. I don't think it's so powerful in this matchup. Like surely if they cast I mean, because like I don't want to cut anything else mostly. Yeah, it worked out nice, yeah. I hope he qualifies again at the on the RC. All right, let's go. We have a turn one Ragavan on the play, which means that my opponent has to answer it, although they do have prismatic ending. Prefer Snare over Pierce. In general, I liked Snare a lot in Murktide in the past. And now with the Orc. Yeah. Alright, that's the ending. Okay. Now it's super risky to go channel a Preordain, so I'm just gonna go Preordain instead. Stern Scolding Murktide. I think I like them both. I don't wanna fetch, but like also don't wanna shock myself. If I play a 2-drop, I might consider this, but like this should be here for Orc mostly. Not for like, I don't know if they play like Dolphin with Walker, I just go Bolt, for example. Wow, they go Grief. That's nice. Stern Scolding. I don't want to take a screenshot of this. Like now I wish I had played a Steam Vents. Maybe this was actually a mistake. Like my opponent had Ephemerate and such, and it was just did a classic, a clean 2-for-1. But like at the same, ooh, that's good. Is it though? I don't know. Let's see. I still want to slow roll this channeler. How much clock can reasonably farm for a clean 2-for-1? I mean, it's not. I don't do the screenshots for clout. I do the screenshot to keep posting every day to have content. I treat Twitter like like work basically. I want to have content every I don't know a few hours. Buongiorno, Punisher. Welcome. Unfortunately, we are in the spot where if I dash Ragavan, I get Orc and it's a disaster. And this is clearly why, this deck is struggling against Orcs. Because you find these spots that were so easy, so good in the past, and now you just literally cannot cast your cards. I think we have to accept the fact that it might happen here. Yeah. Now the question is, do I want to bolt now? I don't. I think I'll let it. Yeah. Because at the same time they have the Orc army. All right, now I'm gonna shock for the two DRC or use the treasure. Yeah, I think I'll shock. The 3 cards, they should have an ephemerate based on how they played that grief earlier. So I think it's reasonable for me to go bolt immediately. Now that they're tapped out. And also get the surveil. Looking for iterations. Iteration. I find a Spell Snare, which I don't want. Four cards in hand. I'm hoping they have a bunch of man. These floods today. It's okay. We have 2/3/3s with flying. I'll hold this in hand. I have 3 Ledger Shredder. They don't attack, meaning they don't have another Orcish Bowmaster. All right, nice victory. Ragavan did a great job here. It died for Channeler success. Okay, I think it was a mistake not citing in Fury. I will cite it in. Sure, my opponent might be playing a Sheoldred, so I think I prefer Unholy Heat over Bolts. Staring at this 61 card, thinking maybe I should cut a land. Yeah, I'll cut a land. But not a spell land, an actual land. Oh no. This hand, I think I must keep. So unhappy to draw 2 Murktide. And I even sided out down to 2. I even sided out down to 2. Alright, it doesn't matter. Remember to never mulligan in Magic nowadays in Modern anymore. Because your opponent's gonna go Grief Scam anyway. So just keep your land with 3 lands and you need to top deck anyway. So your starting hand doesn't matter. Just call. I have my 2 beautiful Murktide. Oh wow, it is card 1 actually. They left me with Chandler, which is very suspicious. They probably have Orc for it. The new Scam Revival effect. I saw it. Yeah, it's cool. 1 more damage. If you want to kill it. Okay, Counterspell. Hmm. On 3 mana, I don't think my opponent has very many effects, so I'm just gonna go DRC pass. They have most effects on 4. They have Grief, the Ring. I don't think I've seen any 3 drops. They know I have Snare, so I'm assuming. Yeah. Alright, that works. They have 3 cards, and we have 3 cards. Alright. First you want to shuffle in this spot. Because if we want to go Preordain top, and then play Counterspell, we shuffle. Earlier I didn't do that, but I think it was a slightly different scenario. I think I like Ragavan here. And I'm considering casting it. If I dash, I guess I can dash it. No, I should dash it. Yeah, I should dash it. Casting it is better against ending. And dashing it is physically. I'm still. Oh, she older. Alright, I also 4 draw. But wish I could cast it. Just need a black lettuce. Alright, 3rd land. Now they can play a 3-drop. They know I have Snare. They don't know about Counterspell though. Mm-hmm. Oh, they stay back. Nice, nice draw. This is how in the past we used to beat Scam with Expressive Iteration in top deck mode like this. Alright, now I definitely need a Counterspell mana up. Because they might go 4 mana Ring or 4 mana Grief, things like that. So normally I would go Subtlety in hand considering Exile, but I don't think I should do that. I think I should go. I think I should just ignore the consider there. So I'm gonna go hand, bottom, Exile, face up. Sorry, untapped and pass. Mm-hmm. You attack me. No, you don't attack me. Okay. If I if I dash Ragavan and I trade here, is that a good trade? I don't think it is. It's gonna go top lane go. I do have Shredder in my deck, so I might want to sandbag lands, but at the same time, I kind of want to have 6 mana. Alright, they go Grave Pitch Shield Red. And we're gonna take a window to play Subtlety. Once again, a 2-for-1. Spice Lord, thank you for the 18th month. They don't have Spell Snare. I know they have Ephemerate in it. They've been holding Ephemerate since turn 1. Oh no, that's another game. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna hold this one. Alright, I don't quite get why they stopped. They stopped Stink back with Grief, but I don't even know if they left the Grief on top with the Subtlety. I'll discover it, I guess. Okay, let me check. No, the Grief to the bottom. Okay. What do you do there? 3 mana. What's that? March of the Wardly Light. I'll defend. I might hit a 4-drop and win the game. Let's see what's on top of your deck. It's not a Grief. It is an Ephemerate. A Babina. I pass the turn. I'm holding this because of Shredder. And go Shredder, Ragavan, loot the Demons away. But I also wanted to have 6 mana eventually. So that's why I played land last turn. The opponent has 3 cards and hasn't been doing very much. Emeria Shattered tapped, so they don't have a ring, thankfully. And now they stay back. They don't have a removal spell anymore. For Ragavan. It's okay, I'll just play the RC. I'm still holding Ragavan. For when I want to dash it. Okay, they drew the ring, which unfortunately resolves. But they're down. They're not that high in life total. They were 10/9, and I have 6 flyers. Opponent knows about Spell Snare, yes. Iteration. Alright, that's my bird lawyer. Let's cast it. And then I think I want to dash this. Just to draw and discard. And then pass. Return this end of turn. To keep the Ragavan dash fueling every turn. Sorry, the Shredder. The Shredder connive fueling with the Ragavan dash. They take 1. Drawing a second snare, I think, is reasonable. Opponent can easily go like Discourspell plus Orc or things like that. Or they can cast two 2-drops, of course, yes. My opponent had the ring protection, so the attack was only forced by the DRC. If they play a 2-drop, you have to think about it, countering it for a bit. Yeah. The paper bluff. Do you think that bluff also works on Magic Online? Imagine if I cast 2 snares in 1 turn, I even trigger Shredder. Alright, opponent's stopping a lot of mana. It's another ring. It's okay. Ancestor Recall plus Time Walk. The classic. 4 mana. The Stu Snares counter a 4 CMC. It should have, right? And it's Trust Spell. Ancestral. Alright, Fury. Fury's not bad. Ooh, what are they doing there? Ephemerating my. Wow. No, not a Drew. Ah. Okay, sure. Siding out two lightning bolts maybe wasn't the best play I've ever made. Ah, so difficult to sideboard. All right, they take my Fury away. That's it. Actually, I have no other plays. Attacking pass. I cited in Fury last second for what? Oh, it was an Otawara. For Otawara. Wow, I could actually Otawara the Thinger response. I don't think it would have been that good though. Maybe a little bit good, yeah. The Ragavan, so they don't discard it. Nah. Wow, they don't even flashback the Ephemerate. I guess they don't want me to draw this card with Shredder. Yeah, I have a lot of spells there. Like, obviously, this card stucks in your hand if your opponent knows about it, because they don't play into it. So it might feel bad, but sure. I guess that means that it's a situational card your opponent can play around it. What's that? Like Mardu? Is that a red card? Ending on 3. Oh, wow. To dodge the snare. Sure. In theory, they're still dead. They need to draw something. What can they have here? I guess March? Does March say X or less? Oh, another ring? Okay, Coyote. Eh, I got nothing. They tap the ring. Okay, they tap it. Okay, they tap it. So now they go to 6. Meaning that they might die to my 2 attackers. Although, of course, they have 7 cards in hand. I hope they have a lot of 2-drops. Ragavan to block. I don't want to block. I want to win. Go to 2. They have 6 cards. I have to hope they don't have 2. Wow. I think I could counterspell. But, like, obviously now they can cast what? Shieldred? Shieldred kills me, unfortunately. They know my hand fully. This would have been the last turn. I have to snare, otherwise I die to ephemerates on this. They have 4 cards in hand. Preordain is sorcery, creature, artifact, and instant. So I have delirium regardless. Thanks to Preordain, I'm able to have delirium regardless here. Creature, land, sorcery, instant. 5 types actually. I don't even need Preordain. Yeah. This is fine. This isn't a concern. What's a concern? I think this should resolve. They have 3 cards. GG, they say. Woo! All right. Wow, we survived to 3 the 1 ring. Nice match. The Spell Snare, classic card that you have it in your hand, it seems bad, but your opponent is just playing around it. And so, like, it's being impactful even if you don't see its real power. Like, you don't see real power until the end, I guess. Alright, 4 lands. Not not ideal, but again, I'm not mulligan in modern 2023. I wasn't even mulligan in modern 2022, to be honest. I now have an official excuse to not mulligan. All right, now we have obviously a bunch of ways that they can kill the DRC, which is, I mean, before it was only Ren and 6, but honestly, that would have been enough already. Do I want to pass though? I guess that will help me in getting Delirium for the second one. I think I'm gonna throw one. I'm throwing a DRC under the bus here. Do I think Scam and Ring are healthy? People love to talk about health when coming to Magic. Not everyone has the same things they like. That's actually a good thing. Otherwise, it would be very boring. I think Modern was better before Lord of the Rings, but it shouldn't ban all the cards that. Alright, that's Amer. Sorry, no Amer. Rhinos. Oh no. Maybe it's Fork. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. I think it's just get control. Good old just get control. Mostly old. After saying that, I'm gonna lose. Chalice on 1, GG. Otawara. Fire and Ice. I think it's still just get control. No, it might be Rhinos. Yeah. Like passing. I think it's too early to go iteration there. Also, I top deck counterspell. Although I doubt that they have shardless. And if they cast Bone Crusher, I don't want to counter it. Alpine Moon is versus Strong enters a saga, yeah. That's sorcery in the graveyard, so Unholy Heat is close to delirium. Wow, they go 4 speech fire ice. Unexpected. And go. I knew I was going to draw counters, so I would have been happy to counter that Bone Crusher, but in my list, they only have 5 counters to the Cascade spells. I think I'll pass here. Not really want to play Murktide 3-3. I need to draw more cantrips. We'll play a ton of cantrips in this deck. Well, definitely has a weird way to approach this game, but we'll see. They used the force on the iteration, and then they didn't have it for the outburst. Maybe they drew the outburst. Anyway, I go to 8, which is not too much. Oh, Bird Lawyer. Let's attempt to cast. Let's see if they have subtlety. Yeah, if they play nothing, it would have been better, but I don't know. Let's see if there's subtlety here. If they do, I'm gonna go counterspell Murktide, I think. And then they're left with 1 card, and we have 0 cards in the end, but a 5/5 Murk. Which is bigger than the Bone Crusher Giant. Alright. Zero cards left for me. I'll definitely, we'll see if they attack. They might have Outburst, and it's gonna be a trade. It's Sardless, I mill 1. I think that's Shardless, actually. Yeah, Ardently, okay. I mill 1. It'll be a good draw, but I'm happy to put a counter here. When this becomes a 3/5, it's bigger than the Rhinos. Although they have Exalted now, huh? Yeah, I must trade. Wow, look at the Ardently forcing the trade. That's good. Alright, let's hope to draw a spell, because otherwise things are looking grim. Actually better than Agent, yeah. Spell. Nice. Spell into spell. Actually, this is quite bad of a spell. Oh no. If only the Bone Crusher was still in play. I think I have to bottom this. I have to just hope to draw a spell. Alright. I mill 1. Spell. Okay, that's a 3/5 now. More spells. Ragavan. I think I'll be greedy once again and I guess I can double block a Rhino token 5/5. But that would trade with Shredder. I think I'll take 5 if I break. I think I'll bottom this. Spell. It was about time I drew a land on. Now, if they go attack, I'll take 4. If they go single attack, I'll take 5. Alright, I'll take 4. They could have Bone Crusher Giant here, and it's a disaster. But can't really play around much. If I take it, I die. Alright, they have 1 card, and they pass. Alright, Iteration. Boom. Now. Nice. Does it resolve? Please don't force. No, they force. Alright, GG opponent, well played. Ardent Plea was very good. I would have drawn, I don't even know what I would have drawn. I would have made this into a 4/6, but I need to draw a removal spell eventually. Which I would have probably failed to do, there's only bubbles. Yeah, it was brutal. You read my Preordain article today? Nice. Yeah, I wrote a deep dive on Channel 5 about Preordain. Except for the old style, keeping all my creatures. I used to side out Channeler against the version with 4 endurance. But I think they have less endurance. I don't know. I used to keep in some bolts and bring in Fury and Subtlety. But I don't even play Murktide anymore for Caller, so I don't think I should bring in Subtlety. With 3 Ragavan, hopefully one of them will stick around. Alright, looks like we are connecting with the first one. Very nice. And go. I wish I had a Blood Moon in this matchup, I guess. Maybe I have to respect it regardless of me not having Blood Moon. That's attack. Stomp. I'll cast a Ragavan, but I don't want to cast either explosives yet. I consider to Unholy Heat my own Ragavan, but I think that's a bad play. I want to make them top 3 lands for this Bone Crusher. And those turn off fetch the Steam Vents. It'll make my opponent think that I don't play Blood Moon, which is reasonable. And but I think I have multiple red cards in my hand in my deck, so I might need all the red mana in the same turn. Spell. Wow. That's a nice one. Happy to cast it. See if they have Mystical Dispute. They don't. Very nice. I'll pass it Bauble because I've considered plus Bauble. I don't want to cut Ledger Shredder. I will play 4. More close than 2-4 than 2-2. And definitely never played less than 2. Hello, Adam. Good morning. Blue, white, green, shardless. No, I was playing Arcanist, but I never cut. I never cut the shredders. And check my YouTube channel. There is an Arcanist video that I think went very well. We almost trophied. We lost the final. What's a trick to consider bubble? You basically bubble yourself, and you know if you wanna draw a card or not. We consider. Like this is Scalding Tarn now. So what I'm doing is upkeep before bubble resolves. I'll consider the land in the graveyard. Like it's not like the greatest play in the world, but I think it's better than just casting Consider not knowing what's on top. If you can just know what's on top, basically. I think I'm actually doing it again, like immediately. That's good. See, now I don't need to cast Consider. Because I just draw it, and then I'll cast Consider later. I'll also play Ragavan again. My third Ragavan. Keeping up the Unholy Heat as a removal spell, and just using Ragavan as a removal spell. Check how many counters does the Crushing Fruitfuls have? 2, okay. I mean, we hate Roland's reveal, but, like, we're gonna win this game. A lot of people ask me those questions. It's always weird. That says, if you are only to build one deck between Amulet, Yawgmoth, and Jeskai Breach, what would you choose? Personally, I would choose Breach. I think that it fits more my playstyle. I enjoy playing it more. I think here I'm happy to play Consider. If they go Outbursts, it's okay. We have Engineered Explosives. I played with 2 Murktide Regents for a long time. Going back to playing a lot of them is, I don't know. It's a lot of Murktide Regents every time I play with them. Yeah, last week it was 4, which is you just can't. You just can't play 4. 3 3 is a lot too. I don't know. What's that binding? Hmm. I was hoping I could go Murktide plus Counterspell. Yeah, Yawgmoth is definitely the worst it's ever been in a while, metagame wise. It's still a good deck, of course, but the presence of Scantron and Rhinos so popular is not a good thing for it. I'll think about it. Because if I go Counterspell, I can go Murktide, and I think that's more reasonable. I think I'm enjoying to keep Ragavan around now. Because I didn't mind trading the last turn to keep the heat, but now I think it's good to keep it. All right, how big do I want to make it? I think not that big actually. Just like a 5/5. Yeah, 5/5 makes sense. Even though with sorcery, sorry. Let's exile 2 instants and 3 lands. Yeah, 5/5. So the next one's gonna make it much better, much bigger. Yeah, on Tuesday I'll have the amulet video where we went 5-0. Not knowing what I was doing most of the time, so I'm sure you can learn a lot there, also from what not to do. I only have, unfortunately, if I draw land, I win. I don't. They might have a force of negation here. This time I don't want to trade because I have 2 removals. hoping they can deal with both. I pinted, by the way. I forgot they had a Footfall's Exile. They should have waited their upkeep to crack all the tokens. I'm sorry for this mistake. Hopefully, it doesn't matter. I should definitely keep the window of Crushing Footfall Suspend open. Like, I had no idea they had one. I mean, I did. I forgot. Uh, the opponent just die. Don't survive, please. Don't survive, please. No, no, no. Don't survive. Hmm. All right. Seems like they just want to chomp with this. So hopefully, it will matter. What are the worst matchups for Murktide? No, they survive. Come on, just die. I don't know about Murktide's bad matchups. No bad matchups. All right, should I go? Yeah, I'll go Unholy Heat Murktide again. I mean, every matchup is bad if you play bad. Every matchup is good if you play well. That's the only. That's the only thing that matters. PRC is celebrating its delirium, and now losing it all at once again. Wait on the agent? I didn't have delirium. If you knew I had a DRC, the Mishra's Bauble on top of the deck, then you could, but I didn't know that. It just happened to be there. Alright, thankfully, the huge mistake didn't matter. This is sometimes in Magic, you don't get punished. Most of the times you do, though, and you lose because of your own mistakes. But that's another story. Alright, now, how do we sideboard? Do we want to change anything? I think that having 8 creatures may be too many, especially against the Bone Crushers. Like, they have Ice Bar or Bone Crusher. I kind of want to bring in Snare. I want to have some more creatures in my deck. I used to side out the RC. I used to side out Ragavan too, to be honest. Although they don't have that going. I'll do 1 and 1. One land, a Preordain, and a Dream. M. Larcates, and everybody else, you guys can go on the website called Channel Fireball, where I wrote a deep dive on what the Preordain Unban means for Modern. It's free. And it answers all the Twitch chat question. Why is Preordain better than Consider? Why not both? Why is Preordain good when Orcish Bowmaster is so popular? How to play Preordain? And then just a bunch of deck lists with Preordains. Seven cards for both of us. Let's go. Xander launch tapped, go. I drew a second land, that's very nice. Let's play Ragavan, and let's see it die. No, actually, don't kill it, please. Otashi with the 7th month, welcome. Hope my win rate is high today. I hope so too. Thanks for the info, you're welcome. Don't Bone Crusher me. Don't Bone Crusher me. No, no, no! Don't Bone Crusher me. Adios, Ragavan. I go Preordain. Sorcery, creature, land. I think I'll go. I think I'll go DRC Chalice on 0. Surveil. I might get Delirium that way. Sorry, Iteration. Should probably go on Island there. No Delirium. Go. Why no Lane Chalice counter backup? Yeah, I mean, it's Murktide. You have a million choices every turn. I don't really know why your play was worse than mine. Probably wasn't. Probably both plays were right. Why not Chalice with Counterspell backup? Well, you saw it because I went Channeler Chalice Surveil. I was looking for Channeler that turn. Okay, they can just cast Bone Crusher. We don't have Delirium yet. Oh, they go Binding. Okay, on the Chalice. Okay. They shocked here. That must mean they have something. What do they have, though? What do they have? Is that a Fire Ice? Might be. Hey, I'll go Topland Go. I don't think I'll need to use both Counterspell and Eat. I wonder why they shocked with Temple Garden. I don't know. They pass. I'll play DRC. Let's see if they respond to this. They don't. I'll go to combat. Attack. Yeah, last turn I could have played Delta and not top land to play around Ice into Rhinos. That's true. Was that another binded? Fetch up Island here. And play Counterspell. I'll play my opponent deck recently on my YouTube channel. They play Ardently. So Spell Snare is for. Nah, I think it's too late for Spell Snare to be good. I'd rather just dig deeper for a. I don't know. Creature. Shredder. Murktide. Shredder is extremely powerful against Rhinos, but I haven't been drawing it very much. He's drew game 1. Snare is for Boar, Bone Crusher, Fire Ice. Ardent Bleed. Alright. I'll definitely Unholy Heat one of these things on the turn to surveil more. I haven't seen Endurance yet. They have 0 Endurance in the reveal zone. Alright, let me pull out this time. I don't want to make the same mistake I made previous game. So they have Bone Crusher and Crushing Footfalls. There are definitely a lot of crushing hidden. They have 1 card. Consider. Let's graveyard it. I wanna be greedy. I wanna dig for. I already have iteration. If I didn't have iteration, yeah, that's a different story. But since I already have iteration, I wanna dig deeper for this one. Let's go iteration first. Oh, I'll leave it on top. I don't know if it's right, but it's still good. I think. I'll just break, and bottom exile. I'll just break and play Murktide. I'll just attack. All right, now I need to decide how much to delve. Oh, because they might bounce it, so I don't want to go like 8-8. Although 8-8 would be lethal. But at the same time, I have 2 DRC, so maybe even 5-5 would be lethal. Yeah. I think like 5-5 actually makes more sense than 8-8. Is 6-6 a good compromise? They could have their own. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's go for 6-6, just in case they play their own and I trade. Because it's more likely that they just go like bounce plus removal, and I just want to recast a very big one. Risk it with Preordain? Nah, this is not a spot to risk with Preordain. Playing a Preordain to hit a 5th land is just a mistake there. If you're a desperate spot, yes, you do it, but I'm far away from a desperate spot. I'm actually in a very hard to lose spot, so let's not risk it. 6-6 for Flame of Honor. Playing against their 4-color. They shouldn't be playing Flame of Honor. You could say that not even Temur should play Flame of Honor, but that's not the story. Green White. Okay, what's that? Oh, all right, GG. Okay, nice. Tough games. Definitely no free wins with Murktide. What are the good matchups? 0 good matchups. What are the bad matchups? 0 bad matchup. Your play skill is all that matters. I'm not saying that I'm playing extremely well, but not at all. Remember last week where we went 0-3 punting every game, so balances, I guess. I'll take a bathroom break and I'll come back for round number 3. Is Stern Scolding replace Mystical Dispute in the sideboard? Well, it's different things. Stern Scolding is here for Orc. Mystical Dispute was there for the Murktide metagame that is far away from real. Right now, there isn't Murktide on the client. You can take a look at Frank Karsten metagame after the PT, and Murktide is a mere 4.3%. Shout out to Hammer Time, which resurrect from the dead, and is now a 5.8. Good in. Alright, let's go. Manohito. I'm on the play. I got my turn 1 DRC, hoping, hoping to get Delirium. Yeah. A red pill. Let me link to you the Counterspell article I wrote. I guess I can make it a comment. I'm so happy that my articles are free. All right, let's do Adcom Preordain. All right, exclamation mark Preordain, and you'll read the article. They go bolt my DRC, and I drew another land. I think now I don't want to play DRC. Afraid of the orcs. Why Tron fell? Well, Tron was like nobody cared about Tron for the PT, or like very few people did, so it did very well. Also, was played also by the best players in the tournament, which helps. And then now people are playing like Obsidian Charmal, Alpine Moon, and cards that weren't even considered before. Okay. I think now I like to go the RC Bauble instead of Iteration. I already have my land drops. Like, when your deck is fragile, it's good in a metagame that doesn't care about it. But the moment the metagame cares about it, then it's not that good anymore. Do I want to draw Ledger Shredder here? I'm not saying the Tron is not good right now. I still think it's good. It's just that it's less good. Plus, that was just a percentage of people playing the decks, the one I showed. And players just don't like to play Tron that much, I guess. They like to play 4-color Omnat way too much, and don't like to play Tron that much. You can follow Karsten. He posts weekly article for Wizards. His articles are very good. Frank Karsten on Twitter. But yeah, it's just Rhinos is the most played by far. He has the weekly column for Wizards website. Definitely worth checking out. Okay, I still don't have Delirium. And I feel like I want to play Expressive Iteration here to finally get Delirium. I don't mind drawing a Counterspell. There it is. Nabaya, hello! How long? How's it going? 30 months. Let's go hand bottom exile, and I'll play this untapped. Attack for 3 and pass, and now we're just sitting back behind our Counterspell Bolt. As always, Ledger Shredder is gonna hopefully help me get rid of these lands, which you naturally draw in a game of Magic. Buongiorno. Ooh, Mountain. Wonder why. Oh wow. No, they have Goryo. I die. I die, chat. I'm dead. I thought I was dead, but my opponent, I believe they F6'd in my end step. I was in F8, and that caused a auto passing of the turn for them because I just time walked. We take it. We take it. All right. So I can go for a Shredder Regent, leaving up Bolt. Sorry, that's answering another question. Now let's go. We can go Shredder Merc, and their Yargirl Goryo doesn't kill me anymore. Emrakul doesn't kill me either, but it's not that safe. Let's go Shredder. I'm actually. Can I leave Delirium in the graveyard? Yes, for sure. Let's leave. Like this. Actually, I lose Delirium, but I can just gain him back with Bowl, so I think it's okay. Yeah, let's do this. I can gain it back with Bolt whenever I want. I can also just discard Bolt too. Do I want to though? Probably not. Yeah, I don't want to discard Bolt. Sorry, Otawara. What are your thoughts on your philosophy ignoring Bowmaster in all decision-making process? I mean, you must respect it though. Like, for example, with the DRC, you shouldn't go turn 1 DRC if you know your opponent is playing that card. Like, you can't just say, oh, that card doesn't exist. But saying you shouldn't play Legend Shredder because if your opponent is Bowmaster and you can't loot, like, you just don't play Magic if you think that. Like, you have cards that interact, and if you don't, what can you replace Shredder with that makes you win that same spot? Oh, now I lost. Eh, GG. The classic Kragan with Cremator wins. GG, opponent. Well played. Yeah, they have Yargle in it. Mando Hito wins. There's a Japanese player with a ton of trophies. Is it him? There's a Japanese player with a ton of trophies with that deck. No, it's not him. Not Manohito. Hello, Dress Down. Stern Scolding. No, sorry, not Stern Scolding. Spell Snare is good in this matchup, yes. Alpine Moon, sure, it's a Stone Rain. Cast into the Fire? Probably not. Explosives? Sure. Earth? Yes. It's a ton of cards. Let's get rid of the Heats. One Merc. One Shredder. Nah, don't count Ragavan. Don't count Ragavan, please. Yeah, I'll hold the bubble. I want at least a surveil one. Alpine Moon is a Stone Rain against Urza Saga. Heat is good for its 18-6. It's highly unlikely that they reanimate 18-6 and attack with it. It's a plan that it doesn't happen very often. Especially plus Cyber, where you have more things to interact your opponent with. So I'm gonna draw the card regardless. Might as well draw it now. I guess they have Thoughtseize. That means I can't fetch. I guess they could have another Thoughtseize. Yeah, let's just not correct the Bauble. Although this way they can DRC me. Sorry, they can orc me. Yeah, I should have corrected my turn. I made a mistake. Let's hope they don't go for orc. Okay, they. And if they do, I lose everything. Please don't go for it. No, no. Oh, Camados. I mean, let's assume that it would have been terrible regardless. But obviously, this is more terrible. It's classic Murktide. Every time you lose, it's because you made a mistake. Maybe you lose regardless, but if you make a mistake, you lose faster. Uh, I would have I guess they booted it. They would have killed the DRC and not the. Okay, that's good. They gotta have a 3/3. Like now, when Orc does this, it's like it's okay, it's good, but it's fine. Or when it kills your thing, it's much worse. Yeah, I understand. It was a mistake, obviously. I said it the moment I did it. Typical thoughts process of whoever plays fast. You just click buttons and and as soon as you click them, you realize you shouldn't have done it. Va bene, dai, bella, GG. Manoito wins the match. No trophies. You can never have your guard down. Let's just say that maybe we would have lost regardless. Let's say that. I'm not gonna claim that if I didn't have done that, I would have won. Ben Lyon. Ben from Lyon. They have a companion, and it is the Wellspring. These days, Wellspring means Jund, Jund means Orc, Orc means my hand sucks. Keep. It is Jund. Do you have a new heuristic? Yeah, yeah, for sure. I don't love to play turn one DRC in a world of Orc. I think I shouldn't do it. Yeah, I think I shouldn't do it. I think I should not play DRC in this spot. If I can go turn 3 DRC Counterspell, I prefer that. That's a large creature. My opponent has. I could have not fetched, but I wanted to have red mana. I'm just using a counterspell mostly to go towards Delirium, and also Bomba takes away Delirium. And now we can do the aforementioned play of the RC counterspell, the Orc, and get closer to Delirium. I can also just accept the Orc, and if they do that, I can Unholy Heat the Tarn boy. Is that reasonable? Maybe it is. Maybe it's reasonable, actually. They might just respect maybe a Spell Snare. Okay, I got a 12. I think I'll fetch end of turn. If they go Orc, I'm okay. It looks like they don't have it. Shredder's good. Let's go Shredder, Heat. Ooh. I don't know why, but I thought I was missing instant. I'm missing. Oh, that was a mistake. I'm missing creature or sorcery. Should have. Alright, never mind. Let's hope we get lucky with the DRC, I guess. Alright, we did. I don't want Ragavan. I want to just fly now. That's the plan. Construct. And let's see what they do. Let's see what they follow this up with. I hope it's just Shadow Spear and they think they might get that way, but it doesn't look like that. Wow. That's perfect. It's turning around. Okay. Does the normal junglist play Springlet Drum? It doesn't. Yes, I'll go to the Eternal Weekend in Europe. Prague. I booked the flight. I booked the flight and eventually booked the hotel too. Massive draw here. It's going deep with this surveil. Digging, digging, digging. Digging, digging, digging. I successfully digged. And bottom exile. And digging, digging, digging. Honestly, it's graveyard anything that isn't like an expressive iteration and such. Thoughtseize you have on top? Alright. Do I want to Unholy Heat? Sure. Digging, digging, digging. There it is. And go. All the way from Apocalypse. Chromatic Sphere. Yeah, Bauble was maybe better correcting their turn, but also I wanted to make sure they wouldn't draw or I don't know. Oh, Invasion, sorry. What's Apocalypse again? I don't remember now. Oh, mini. Okay. Did I pick up Gaia as well? I didn't. Should I? Alright, digging, digging, digging. Nah, cares. Just put everything in the graveyard. Hmm, I like that. I like more DRCs. Lightning Bolt is not lethal here, unfortunately. Let's go hand bottom exile. Digging, digging, digging. Graveyard anything that isn't an Expressive Iteration. This is basically an Expressive Iteration. Is Gaia's Will cheap right now? Let me check. Let me check if it's expensive. Gaia's Will. Nah, it's basically free. Renantix. Ponente, I have 6 damage in the air. What can you do? Some more constructs? But it never had red mana the whole game. They hit it like Urza Saga to filter. Yeah. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I thought 5, 6, 7. Maybe even 8 to 9. 10. 11? I don't know. Pierce is bad. Ragavan on the draw. Yeah, Ragavan's probably bad also on the play. Do I want to cut counter spells? I can see that since I'm bringing in other interactions. No, 61. Do I cut a land? Yeah, let's cut a land on the draw. All right, let's go. We have a land, a Preordain, and a Consider. That's all we need. If you cut up Murktide from the list, what would you replace with? Breach. Stormy Dave, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. I'll bubble you because I want to draw before you get to draw the. You get to draw the orc. Sorry, to have mana to cast the orc. Jand? I'm not a fan of Jand, no. I'm not a fan. Drew a second land. Very happy. Okay. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go fetch Preordain Channeler. Unusual sequence, but I think it's correct. If they go Orc, it's okay. Stern Scolding Fury. I think I'm bottoming both of these. Delirium, thanks to Preordain. That was a great response to the metagame of Scam, I think. They choose to dash Ragavan rather than going over Gruntomb but make a token. I'm surprised. Oh no! They knew I had a creature on top of my deck. Wait, they don't cast? Wait, what's going on? I don't know. Okay. Let's make a land drop, please. Ooh. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I think I want a Stone Rain. They're gonna get the Nihil Spell Bomb, and it's super annoying. And I don't want to leave this Bolt on top, because they're just gonna go Ragavan attack. But his Bolt, I guess Bolt is better than a bunch of other choices, though. Like, if they Bolt me, I'll take some damage, yes. But it's better than a draw effect. And I'll Stone Rain your Urza Saga. And all the next ones. Hey, your turn. My plan was to go Preordained Murktide to dodge the Spellbomb, cleaning my graveyard. But Alpine Moon also does that. Yeah, so they're gonna hit my Lightning Bolt, which I left on top. Might have been a mistake. Over Gruntomb, untapped. The 3 cards. They bolt me. I got a 12. Ledger Shredder. I don't want to go Murktide. I think they what do they have with this mana? They might have Orc Terminate. If I go Shredder, exposes for 0. No, I think I just go Iteration and accept another Ragavan attack. End, bottom, exile. Remember, Ragavan Dash is converted mana cost of 1, and you can't Spell Snare it. But now Spell Snare is so good against John. They have like 10 2-drops or something like that. Maybe even more. 14, they might have 14, right? Vren or Tarmogoyf Terminates. They have 4 cards. They can dash again. I got 8. I might regret having left that bolt on top, but they would have hit Shredder, for example, and I could have played Shredder. Like, imagine if they hit like Bauble or Consider, you know? I'd rather them to hit Bolt, maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, they have 3 cards. I'm on 8 life. I once again don't have protection from Murktide. I think I like to go exclusive for 1, top and go. I think this plays around removal spells the best. You've still obsessed with my tweet about Porchetta. It's super popular in Australia. I guess Australia has a lot of Italian immigrants, right? Do you pronounce it correctly? Remember, in Italian, CH is pronounced like K. A lot of people pronounce it CH as in sh. It's Porchetta with a K. It's like same thing, basically. Okay. Okay. We can. Oh, wait, actually, though. Yeah, whatever. Alpine Moon. Definitely not a saga. It is what it is. I don't want to get attacked by Ragavan again. Saga. Okay. Let's go for sure Shredder Murktide this turn. How big does my Murktide need to be? I think I want to make it sizable, but not too much. I think 6 or 7. Maybe 5 actually. Maybe. Huh. I want to use up both artifacts for sure, so that I guess enchantment too. So that if they play Tarmogo, if it's small, and I'll still have Delirium. They play Heat, yeah, but they have to heat the Ledger Shredder as well. I think this makes sense. Make it a 5/5. I have 3 Murktides. I think it was a good play. I don't know. I felt like whenever you make large Murktides in matchups where they have ton of removal spells, is always a mistake. Okay. They have 2 cards in hand. What am I drinking? Water from the tap. It's supposed for 2. Sure. Nice. What's my favorite vegetarian pasta dish? There's a pasta dish they make in the south, I believe in Sicily, and it's called pasta alla norma. Let me show you on Google. I believe the ingredients are eggplants, uh, salted ricotta. I don't know if you have that in wherever you live. A tomato. That's about it. All right. There's another Murktide Regent. I think it's good. I think I don't want more lands. My opponent might go for Saga, and then it's too big. Yeah, I think I like to just go Murktide again. I'll go like hand, bottom, exile. Buongiornissimo Fedebello. You have to dry your eggplants cut before. Insult. Let's try to leave Delirium, can I? Yes, I can. Perfect. We don't want to discard. It's likely my opponent kills me, kills my Shredder? Not really. I think I'll discard. Do I care about Consider? Yeah, I might care about Consider. Alright, let's discard a land then. And pass. Don't attack. No, I guess. Yeah, don't attack. For Ragavan Dash. They collect aubergine. So I believe aubergine is in English. Aubergine and what's zucchini like? Is it courgette? Courgette? Because the English people both took it from France, both of the words. But the Americans took zucchini from Italian, because we say zucchine, and they took eggplant because the thing looked like a plant. Sorry, the plant looked like an egg. I believe that's the story behind these two words. Aubergine is German. Oh, really? What's in French? Aubergine, classic. I'm gonna give it to the French people to make the word first. I'm sorry. I'm assuming the French made that word first, just because it comes from Latin, which was a language maybe before Germany became. I don't know. Not a linguistic, but I actually do care something about it. It's originally from Arabic, apparently. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have a way different word. We say melanzana, so it's much different. Oh, it's from Arabic, then Catalan, then French. That's cool. All right. Let's begin with a fetch consider. I'm not linguistic, but I actually love that because I learned some languages. Do I like this? Maybe it's not that bad. Nah, whatever. The next card can always be better. Remember they have a Shadow Spear. Hmm. Let's go Unholy Heat on that. Draw this card. I'm discarding Preordain. How can I make my Murktide? Oh no, a 12/12. It's okay, I have a lightning bolt there. Let's make it as big as I can, I guess. I still want to keep Delirium though. Yeah, I think 11/11 will be good enough. I think they're dead too, lightning bolt. Zack Zack. I'm gonna crack the explosives and then I'll bolt you. Sweet. And obviously, like, we didn't win because we only dealt the two with the first Murktide, but it was so obviously a terminating end that delving more with that Murktide would have definitely been a mistake. I really enjoy playing against John. I've been playing Murktide against John for so long, honestly, modern. You take, oh, attenzione, Fedebello is a professional cook, and he's telling us how to make pasta alla norma. Let's read it. You take the eggplants, you peel the skin, you cut in cubes, and then you put salt on them. Then you put on a strainer to drain the water. This is actually important. I don't know what a strainer is, but I'm assuming, let me double check what the word strainer means. But it's like container. Colino, scola pasta. Okay. Then you put on a strainer with salt. So you cut the eggplants in cubes, you put salt, and then you hold them. You keep like that for a day. Merda, a day is too long. Nah, you can't do it for a day. Let's do like 2 hours. The day after, you make some flour and you fry them. Yeah, that's true. Because you have to fry the yeah. Who would have thought? Yeah, right? Playing a spare deck is fun. No, a day is too much. We lost to Kragan Wind Cremator. Soundly. We got soundly defeated. Yeah, very shrunk beats of eggplants. Yeah, that's the goal. I don't know if you saw the picture I showed you before, but it's supposed to be small. Another thing you can do with eggplant vegetarian is la parmigiana. Keep out of the subred. Alright, chat, my opponent's playing Mill, I just realized. I believe I bought them both. I don't want. My hand is mono cantrip. Might get cats. Literally 3 iterations in a row. Crab. Parmigiana doesn't have chicken meat. Yeah, of course. Ooh, opponent doesn't have the. Actually, you see, I think I like both of these here. What do I like more, Bauble or Sparbluff? I think I like more Sparbluff than Bauble. 600 people that pass on Norma today. Yeah. Did I ever see the American receipt for Parmigiana? I don't, but honestly, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind. Most of the American things of Italian food is like things um, the immigrants made in 1920s or whatnot. So it's just a different culture at this point. Mm. Yeah, Expressive Iteration is somehow not very good at this matchup. It's not a thing you used to say very often, I guess. I need to draw more creatures. After... Okay, just cycling. You cook... Yeah. Yeah. Ricotta salata. Yeah. Mm. Alright, let's go consider end of turn, but I'm most likely not going to... I'm not going to... Che cazzo, un'altra iteration. I was going to say I don't want to... Actually, I don't want to mill. I don't want to... Like, losing a card here I think is bad. I don't know. Maybe I should have. Mm. Let me go Shredder Channeler. I'm already, like, digging for these, but I also want to grow them to attack. I think I discard a Ragavan. Need to find a bolt. Do I? Yeah, I guess. That's so many shots to find a bolt, though. I don't know. Anyway, let's attack first. Yeah, plants are 22 euro kilos. Yeah. In the Caribbeans. I guess they don't make eggs in the eggplants in the Caribbeans. We move for 4. The good thing is that I still got 2 Murktides in my deck. They're very good. Oh, you can Ancestral Recall now. Oh, Murderer's Cut. Okay, let me go Bauble. Let's see if I find a bolt. I don't, but Counterspell is nice. And I want to draw it. Archive Trapping End. All right, let's think about that. Three. Tasha. All right, as I said, we have 2 Murktide in our deck, so we're... Come on, be nice to me. Tasha, be nice to me. Natasha, please be nice to me. Porca puttana, 19. 19? Man, I got Murktide as the last card. So I was already like super deep in the deck, and then I got Murktide as last. I was at 19, and the last card was Murktide. I built 26 CMC total. Alright, I got 9 cards in the deck. They have Archive Trap, and they don't have a land. How many bolts have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. I'm at 2 of them. My opponent is 17. I don't know. I think I have to cast this. I need to find that bolt for the crab. And I don't. Notono-san, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome. Alright, that's lethal, so we got a counter. What's on top? Okay. I have 6 cards in my deck. If I find land, I die. Probably even like a regular land. It doesn't even need to be a fetch land. That's a fetch land. Alright, GG. And I always lose to Mill. Come on, Mango, stop losing to Mill. It's supposed to be a good matchup. How do I always lose to Mill? Guess I suck. Do I want Fury? Hmm. Do I want Hearse? Hmm. No, I think this is good. Opponent decided in up to 64. I guess they were afraid I would mill them. Steam Vents, Ragavan. And then how much do you mill me? Nothing. That's good. All right, good draw. I'm not gonna cast that. Like Bolt, and do I also like land? Yeah. Yeah, I think I like both of these. The vault almost always goes to 64, adding 2 ghost quarters. That's impressive. Bolt. Tap with both. Let you chum block if you want. Perfect. And pass. Asha, how much? 14. Alright, that's more reasonable than 19. Let's attack first. Murktide. And pass. I think on the draw, I don't. Oh, no, actually, I do want to Stern Scoldings. Maybe not. We'll want them on the draw. Ensnaring Bridge. You still able to wire my deck? Okay, I do. 28 cards, though. We'll Shredder go. Let's see if they have Archive Trap. They don't. Twenty-six cards. I have didn't bring in the yeah, just a Otawara. I just have Otawara. Mm, go for the throat. Do I want to go Unholy Heat? Yeah, maybe. Maybe is good. And I draw this card to get that Otawara. Five. A pass. And my two shredders. You could core bridge, it's funny. Together. Wouldn't mind drawing a spell. Beautiful Mastery, so they make me draw a card here. Do I want to play Flusterstorm? I don't. Ay, chat. I was hoping Lineable would be an out, since I have two in my deck, but it's not an out yet. When I can use Sheldok Isle, and I'll probably die to that next turn. Unless I draw a spell. Spell, come on. That's a counter spell. That's okay. I'll attack. So now I have two lightning bolts that are both lethal. They cast Drown in the lock. I'll counterspell. I have 20 cards in my deck, so I can play Sheldok. And they do. Hopefully it's a spell. Right in the lock. Alright. Now I draw in this card. This is already attacking, so even if opponent has one card in hand, this is attacking regardless of its power. Spell yours. Do I want to put you to 2? Does it matter? I guess no, I'll put you to 3. But I need to draw a freaking Bolt or Otawara or whatnot. Not a counter spell. Okay. Hopefully Spell Pierce. And I'm also drawing this card. On. There it is. Okay. Alright, so you go to 3 now. And I have 16 cards in my deck. But I have Counterspell and the Otawara. Don't have Blinding Bolt, unfortunately, but that's okay. Bird Lawyer. Upkeep. You have 2 cards in hand. Playing a Lethal Mill spell. Actually, it's not a Lethal Mill spell. Alright, GG. Okay. Now we have game 3. Do I want to take out the Stern Scoldings? I don't think so, because they mostly play around removal spell by playing Crab on turn 2 anyway. I'll have Cast into the Fire. I think I'll side up Preordain. Spell Snare, I think most of their cards are 1 or 3. Magus? Maybe on the play, Magus was good. Alright. They go Land Crab. I go Steam Vents, Unholy Heat. Yeah, the motor still reinstalls itself, but they did not fix it. Ghost Quarter. I think I like to go Flooded Strand, Mishra's Bauble. I'll Bauble myself. And then in your upkeep, I'll fetch a Steam Vents. So that if you want to cast the Archive Trap, I have Counterspell, but only in your turn. Okay, to go Fracture Sanity, so I guess I'm not shuffling. Not very good, this Casting to the Fire. Only here for Ensnare and Bridge. I go Field of Ruin. I'm gonna go Steam Vents untapped, regardless now. Before they mill it. Okay. Draw step. Extirpate on Counterspell. Sure. I'll go Fetch Land Preordain. I'll only have one land left in my deck. One island left in my deck. I already shuffled my deck this turn, so if they want to play Archive Trap, they could have. Stern Scolding, Unholy Heat. So that's for sure bad. This, I think one is okay. Obviously, it can be bad if my opponent, if I draw more removal spells and my opponent never plays a grab. But I think it's okay. Ooh, they can shut off a red mana, actually. I didn't think about that. They can kill all my red sources. Man, thank God they didn't. Let's begin by playing Preordain. They extirpated a Counterspell. This is bad. And Shredder. Shredder is a creature. I think I need to keep it. Because my opponent answers the Murktide here. And I think I'll go Otawara Shredder. You have two cards. They Fatal Push the Shredder. I think in response I'll play Unholy Heat so that if they play another spell, I draw this card. And then it Fractures Sanity me. They have 0 cards in hand. I hope they don't draw most for this and just die to this. No, MTGO is real magic. This card deals 6 damage. Okay, they ran out of they ran me out of red lands. Wow, they also milled the island. Alright, it's fine. I'm just all in on this Murktide. If they find an answer for it. Whoa, I have 17 cards. Alright, they have 1 win to top deck. And they need to top deck a removal spell. Or like Atasha could kill me in theory. Concede? Concede? Okay. Redraw. They go squartered? No, they drew Tasha. No, I lose. Dai, che culo. Alright, GG. I lost. It's okay. One play I could have done differently was when my opponent milled my Steam Vents, I could have fetched it instead. But at the same time, I don't think I lost because I didn't have red sources. I had like useless card at the end. How's the matchup usually? It's usually good, but I keep on losing it. It's the second time in a row that I lose it in Friday Murktides. But if you look at the stats, it's like one of the few clear good matches for Murktide. It's Burn and Mill. Like the two clear good matchups. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. It was a nice league, I think. I really like this list. This would be my list going forward. I can see if you like to go 17 lands, 3 consider, but I wouldn't go down 3 Shredder. You can play 1 Breach over 1 Murktide. But yeah, overall, this is what I would recommend going forward. Thank you all for watching. Again, if you enjoyed this video on YouTube, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Bye bye.